Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of two very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker.
So Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Khamzat Chimaev, with much fanfare, is back as this round gets underway, and not the fight during which to get up and grab a beer. This man usually works quickly, fights as if he's double parked out front, and he believes in this particular matchup that he is going to get a knockout or a submission, and it might just happen here early in this round. High impact takedown for Khamzat Chimaev early, and clearly he's taking the path of least resistance tonight.
I watch Khamzat Chimaev, and I'm always amazed at his ability to not only get takedowns, but get them so easily. And it seems like it takes so little effort to get the fight to the ground. He will tell you what he's going to do, and he is constantly doing exactly that.
Whittaker gets up. He is back on the feet here. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Come on, let's get some knees.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Attempts the uppercut there, but it doesn't land. And he finally is softening up to that Bobby Knuckles moniker. I mean, they print the shirts.
It's a great nickname. I don't know why he fought it. It's a fantastic nickname, and it fits him to a T. Bobby Knuckles, we all love you. We all love that nickname, buddy.
Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there. Now goes to the uppercut.
Don't take many of those. He lands another punch to the head.
Throwing that jab, no good. Nice crack there. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Takedown defense holds up.
Now they separate.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Nice 1-2 there. Just misses with the jab there. All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it, so the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up, Johnny. He's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, dropping his hips, and anticipate the shots coming. Very well done.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Nice combination on the feet and now works it to a takedown. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Chimaev. Oh, he's got elbows for days and landed one effectively there. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
This is where he wants to be. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Under a minute now to go in round one. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Chimaev's back in full mount. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Final seconds. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we
Popcorn in
get
hand.
our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands, showing that it was not only easy strikes, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Oh, nice.
Unable to land with that punch. Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. Chimaev gets the good was that?
He's past the half guard.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Chimaev's back in half guard.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
We march on, 3 minutes to go.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Still trying to get the submission here. Oh, look pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Chimaev's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
There it is. That's that one. They're right here.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do? Chimaev's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, that's got to be it.
Look at him block the bridge, straighten that arm, get back into the direction that he was straightening the arm and get back to his knees. Great job.
Whittaker's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Round 3 next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter in his approach.
And he is toughness personified, but you got to think that that nose, in terms of his breathing pattern, is going to start to give him issues as this fight presses onward. tags him with the straight. Nice job there. He's hurt now. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. He passes to half guard. Nice. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Whittaker's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Looks like
he's going to try to fall off to the side and pull his opponent up on top of him.
And right on cue, there he is, falls to the side. Looks like his opponent's trying to work with the choke. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Working out of the half guard here. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling, offensively, but also defensively.
Whittaker's side starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Right on the button.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Chimaev's in half guard.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the back and chase the finish.
How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself. Look for your shot.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Chimaev's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Missed on the right hand. Khamzat Chimaev gets the takedown late in the round. That's useful. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Big land there. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Lead kick is true there by Whittaker.
There it is. Right back on his legs.
Back and forth we go.
Great timing on that double leg.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chase the triangle.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
I think he's got it. It's deep. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Whittaker's not making things easier on the opponent right now, continuing to target that damaged nose, and that strike certainly found the target. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Whittaker's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4.
Oh, nice big overhead, right?
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round. Another big takedown. Got his guard pass.
Chimaev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Try to establish that jab. Whittaker's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. Under a minute to go. Whittaker gets hit with a flush uppercut there. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is what...
Looks like he's trying for a submission now.
Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
That was nice. In the half guard.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so the round is over, and the cut on the bridge of his nose continuing to be a factor. You thought maybe it was getting better, not so much. Blood trickling down, and when the blood starts to trickle down into the mouth and upset the breathing pattern, that's when it starts to really become a factor. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Straight punch is good.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face, such a big spot.
Big power shot there. Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Now we're going.
Big right hand.
Oh, that was a real nice takedown.
Oh, elbow to the body. No part of him is safe.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Come on.
That is so deep. He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Whittaker's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose.
Let him go. Time to let those hands go.
Nice left punch by this guy. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Big left hand there inside.
Beautiful level change.
He passes to half.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Chimaev going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Knee on belly. Oh, nice.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at it.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. 90 seconds to go to decide this one. All right, close guard now. Chimaev's in half guard now.
Getting them out here. Yep, got to be very careful there. He is in a lot of danger now. His opponent has beaten him. He's battered him, and now he is wearing it. There's a ton of blood on his face.
1 minute to go in the fight. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to...
Darce. Yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
Well, it looks like that Darce is tight. Holding the position, still working for a submission. Holding the position. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. The official decision is in. It resides with Goosebumps.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khamzat Chimaev.
Well, so the welterweight cut never seemingly an easy one for Khamzat Chimaev, but certainly no issues on